Welcome to Vox Flash and Riddles, and in this video I'll be reviewing the Adeptus Astartes Saturnine Terminator Squad. If there's one word to sum up this kit, it is that it is completely ridiculous. In the rules, a Saturnine Terminator Squad consists of one sergeant and two regular Terminators in Saturnine armour, and there are at present two ways to get the models. The standalone Saturnine Terminator Squad box gives you 4 models, whereas there are 6 to be found in the Saturnine box set, enough to make 2 squads of 3 or 1 large squad of 6. The kit has been designed so that there are 2 Terminator models to a sprue. The standard kit contains 2 of these Saturnine Terminator sprues, 4 50mm bases, and the Adeptus Astartes infantry transfer sheet. There are a number of different weapon options, including 4 Plasma Bombards and 4 Twin Heavy Disintegrators that fit on either arm. There's also 4 left-handed disruption fists, which can be upgraded to have optional particle shredders. And then finally, there's also a choice of 8 heads, 2 of each of 4 designs. This is an incredible amount of choice and allows you to mix and match how you arm your Terminators, starting with the default Plasma Bombard and Disruption Fist loadout, which you can add the particle shredder to. You could then choose to upgrade your Plasma Bombard to a Twin Heavy Disintegrator, or swap the Disruption Fist for a second Plasma Bombard, or upgrade both to Twin Heavy Disintegrators. Or why not have one of each gun? It's worth noting here that if you want to deck all 3 models in the squad out with 2 of the same weapon, you will need 3 sprues rather than the 2 you find in the regular Saturnine Terminator squad box. So the next ridiculous thing about this kit is the posability. There are ball joints at the shoulder, elbow, hip and ankle, so rather than having to assemble them in fixed poses as many Warhammer kits are being designed these days, you have free reign to pose your models as you like. This means that when there are only 2 models on a sprue and 6 in a full squad, each model can be posed individually and no 2 models ever need to look alike. There are, however, only so many ways you can pose a model so that it looks natural, and I found the need to dry fit each limb and the overall pose using adhesive putty such as blue tack to get an overall look I was happy with. I did this throughout the build, from the feet on the base, to the legs, the arms, and even the head. I used little indents in the hips and shoulders to line it all up before gluing, and I'd also recommend dry fitting the comically oversized pauldrons, which can restrict what angle you can put the arms at. When it comes to building the pauldrons, there's an alternative construction method detailed in an article on the Warhammer community website. I've linked to this in the description because I found it much easier than following the manual, and there's other tips that help when building your models as well. These pauldrons complete the model, but can be left off to make painting the models easier as well. I then have 2 other tips when building these models. First, pay attention to the head. There's a collar you place over the top of it, which can obstruct the detail if you're not careful. And secondly, and somewhat pleasingly, the bombards and the disintegrators, if angled correctly, hold to the ball joint using pressure, meaning that you could leave them unglued and have the ability to change how they are armed from game to game. As you can see, this kit is very involved, more akin to building a dreadnought than they are regular infantry models. There is a frankly dizzying array of options for posability which requires some thinking about. But what I like about this is how the designers have used the ball and socket joints and the overall components to create both a flexible model kit to build and paint, but also vary how the unit plays in the game. I'm intrigued to know what options you built yours with, so please do let me know in the comments. The final thing I thought was ridiculous is the design of the models themselves. Harking back to a Terminator prototype from the 80s, these little egg-shaped from the front but flat from the side mini dreads are just bonkers with their oversized shoulder pads and general proportions. These guys are big, comfortably larger than your regular Space Marine, that only Vulcan knows how that Space Marine actually fits inside the armour. But once you get over that, this kit is actually great fun, and I genuinely had a blast putting them together. Each is like a puzzle where you're trying to figure out the best poses and how to make the best use of the different options, which is a different change of pace from the limited posability in more modern kits. What do you think of the Saturnine Terminators? Let us know in the comments, and follow us for more Horus Heresy reviews coming soon.